Good evening, guys. It's time for another dose of Wheel of Betting, and we're talking about the Premier League in this particular video. We've got lots of videos for this weekend. With me to talk about the Premier League, of course, is our Premier League correspondent, the man himself, Nick Watts. How's it going?
I've always wanted to be a correspondent, Chris, so I feel good about that. And I'm also glad that I dodged the FA Cup minefield last week, because I wouldn't have predicted any of that.
That was incredible. I take it back what I said. The magic of FA Cup still exists, even though I hate that phrase. Anyway, but yeah, I was proved wrong. Anyway, back to the Premier League and first game. Strange pick from Sky on Tuesday night when they chose Sunderland against Swansea as a live game. I was disappointed about that. I thought there was much better games to choose, including Peterhead against Annan, which took place on Tuesday night as well. But you get involved in the weekend game involving Sunderland here.
Yeah, they're away to Reading, and I'm expecting a bit more entertainment. I think you're being a little harsh on Sunderland, because prior to that Swansea game, they'd scored 3 goals in the 2 games against West Ham and Wigan, so there is goals in them.
Yeah. 15% of their games since they joined the Premier League have been 0-0. That's all, which is the highest proportion ever.
You rest your case, yeah, fine. Well, I'm still expecting entertainment because Reading are involved, and they've been very entertaining recently. The masters of the comeback. Who needs Man United? We've got Reading and Adam Lafond, who I always
liked him.
Always a bit of an envious eye as a Southend United fan when he was playing for Rotherham, and always thought, I could do with a striker like that. And here he is in the Premier League, dismantling defences in an incredible fashion. He scored 7 goals in his last 5 games in all competitions, so he's red hot at the moment. Reading have been scoring goals as a result, and are in decent form. 1-3, drawn 2, and lost 1 of their last 6. Sunderland also in reasonable form. They've won 3 of 6 and drawn 1 of those as well. As I say, they scored those goals against Wigan and West Ham. So 2/3 of Reading's home games, 2/3 of Sunderland's away games have gone over 2.5 goals.
Must be odds on then.
You think so, don't you? Yeah. But you can actually get odds against. There's even money in a few places, and they're rather bizarre 20-19 with 188. So
never heard of them.
Snap it up.
Yeah, that's a good bet. I like it. I've always been a huge Sunderland fan, so it's only taken 5 months for them to kick into gear this season.
Again, Danny Graham now as well.
Yeah, good signing. Anyway, Aston Villa, eh? Where do you start? where do you start with Aston Villa at the moment? It's a horrible horror show. It's more scary watching this team than The Exorcist or David Attenborough documentary involving like cubs getting slayed by horrible creatures like lions or Danny Shitu on Friday night. Anyway, it's car crash TV. Are you opposing them here against Everton?
I have to, don't I? I've been ranting on Twitter non-stop since that 8-0 defeat to Chelsea. What great value Villa were. I thought the bookies overreacted. I think the game after that was against Wigan, and they were something like 6-4 to beat a side like Wigan at home, and I just thought this was absolutely astounding. And then they lost 3-0, and then I think they lost another couple of games, and they played against West Brom, and I backed them again. They were 2-0 up, and I was like, here comes the money, it's coming back. You only need to get 1 winner. That's what value's all about. And then West Brom scored 2 goals, and I hadn't traded out. So.
So with empty pockets.
And burnt fingers, quite frankly, thanks to Aston Villa. So I'm all out opposing them here against Everton, who are traditionally too short at home. But just look at some of the stats about Villa against these sort of top sides. Against the top 5, they've had 6 meetings so far. They've lost 4 of those to 0. They've lost 5 of those by 2 or more goals. And the aggregate score is 25-3, Chris.
Wow. That reminds me of the Six Nations this weekend.
haven't we got a video about that?
We do. Mark's got a video coming up for the Six Nations.
Depends on his health, I suppose. But anyway, the point is they haven't been very good against the good teams.
Very good at all.
Everton have only actually beaten one side by 2 clear goals at home, and that was Southampton. But surely they're going to do it again here. They did it at Villa Park, 3-1. They won that game. So Everton -1. You can get it at 6-5. Tempting.
Well, another bad day for Aston Villa according to Nick. Your third and final pick involves the big game on Sunday between Man City and Liverpool. Liverpool still haven't beaten a team in the current top 10. Will they do it on Sunday?
No. I'm pretty sure that I have already filmed this video. We could actually just take the footage out, exchange United for City, and you'd have exactly the same reasoning, because it's just so obvious, really. As you say, they still haven't beaten a top 10 side thanks to that a bit. Was it capitulation or was it that Arsenal gifted them the 2-goal head start at midweek? I'm not sure, but either way, you look at their away record. It's the 8th best in the league. It's actually worse than Swansea, and I'd hazard a guess that Swansea would be what 7-1 in this game.
Maybe 9s, 10s even.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, the point is Liverpool are way too short at what 18-5 kind of mark here for me.
Less than 4-1.
17-20 for Man City at home, and they're imperious at home. Have been for a while now. Second only to Man United. Only United, Everton, and Arsenal have taken points there. 6 of their 8 wins against 8th and below have been to nil. 5 of those 8 by 2 clear goals. And 5 of those 8, they've scored at least 3 goals. So expect them to win here. It might not be an absolute pummeling. Liverpool do put up a fight. I'm not saying they're a terrible side, but should they be that price? Absolutely not. 17-20. And to be honest, City probably likely to drift as well.
Yeah.
As is the tradition with Liverpool.
The weekly mad plunge in Liverpool every single week, which is embarrassing, and then the road to the poorhouse every single week. Shocking stuff. Liverpool too short. It's a headline we recycle every week. It's happened again. You're taking them on Sunday. Give us your 3 picks.
So it's Man City to win at 17-20. It's Everton -1 at 6-5 against Aston Villa. Woeful Aston Villa, and it's Reading Sunderland over 2.5 goals at a rather chunky 20-19.
Oh yeah, well, poor wee Villa.